best. I'm not a very good video person. But anyway, forgetting all that, I gotta make sure, now I gotta rivet this to this. But I just want to double check before I do it that I did it right. So, let's see, this is gonna go like this. No, that's not right. It's gonna go like this because this ring has to go on here. And then the flapper's gonna go back there. I'm just gonna set it on there. Approximately about there, I think. Now let's just try to close the hood and see what happens. Yeah, well, at least before it was hitting way up here. Again, I'm not sure this is exactly right, but that'll work. Yeah, that'll work. So now what I'm concerned about is, will the rivets pull through the fiberglass? Or do I have to do something else? So, I got this old metal piece. I'll just try a rivet. Now the way, if you haven't used a rivet gun, which I never had that I can remember until I started working in the car, I just got this Astro 1423 off eBay. So there's different size heads for this pin to slide in. So that one's too big. You just keep it like that when you take it off. So I want that size. Put that on here. Put this one in here so I don't lose it. Of course, nothing goes simple. Snug it. Okay, so if I remember correctly, I don't know, I gotta think about that. I forgot already. Does this go through like this? Yeah. Yeah, it goes through like that. The washer side up, and this will expand. What I want to find out is, will it break the fiberglass? Again, my philosophy is, I'm obviously I'm not an expert riveter. I mean, are there other kind of rivets? I don't know, but you gotta try. But anyway, when I looked into it, when I put this back on, the holes would line up, but they don't. Which it doesn't matter. I mean, I just gotta make new holes. And then I'll fill these with Bondo, I guess. And then I can also see the lip is up a little bit. So I'm gonna have to bend that down. This one here is still up a little bit. Again, I'm just sharing what I learn as I go. I mean, I got some other rivets in here too. Because I don't know anything really about rivets, but just by looking in this box, there's some with a short head. There's some with a long head. So I guess I would want to be buying ones with a short head. But again, nowadays, I don't live in the city. Where do I go get short head rivets? If that's what they're called. Because I would think I would need more than that because they only need to go through 1/4 inch. Just trying to help people here. My mistakes be your gain. Now if I go drill every one of these holes right now, the chances are it won't line up. So I'm just going to put I got enough rivets, maybe they're right, maybe they're wrong. I'm going to put one here and one here. That'll lock this thing in. Then I can do the rest. So when you drill these holes, you want to make sure they're the same size as this. They can be a little sloppy. So that fits in there snug. So anyway, I didn't know anything about rivets, but there are different lengths. I guess I'll call that the shank. Let's see if that's all they had. So we'll see if a short one works. Yeah, that looks more like it came from the factory. I'll take these other ones out, the ones I had left over. Again, I bought 2 packages because the freeway, I went to go to the Ace Hardware, I go to the one down that direction. And it was, before I even got to the freeway, the road was backed up 2 miles. Luckily I could turn around. There was another Ace Hardware. So I'll just use these. Make sure they're all the way down. Make sure the washer's all the way down. Let's do those 3. Again, if you turn it upside down, it'll fall into the little tube. Yeah, that's the way it looks, so that's good. I learned something. Everything about this car is a learning experience. Yeah, well, 99%. Clean the fiberglass. I can't believe I didn't use rivets all my life. No, forgot to turn it over. One more. Okay, so all the rivets are in. This served its purpose. The fiberglass was broken, but I could have fixed it. I mean, now that I know how to do fiberglass. But this ring is what came in handy. So I'm going to go over these just because I just started talking about them. But here's another thing I learned about. You know, my videos usually suck, right? Everybody knows that. But when you do close-ups, you don't know where you are. So like this right here, It's pretty much in the middle of my viewfinder. So if I stay around this area, I know where I am. So you got this one like I just showed. Millimeters, inches, and fractions of an inch. Then this one, which I really like, it's got 64ths. Every one of those lines is a 64th. And then you got this that's in thousandths, which is basically useless. Pretty much useless to me, because I'm not a machinist. I don't work in thousandths. Drill bits aren't in thousandths. Nothing is in thousandths. But if you're a machinist, this is what you're going to need. So what would I say? Once you get the hang of reading 64ths, this will give you everything in 64ths. That's as accurate as you have to be. This one works good if you hit on a 64th, but this even goes below 64ths. So if you hit a number lower than a 64th, like whatever, what's 64 and 64, 128. If you hit a 128, you don't know where you are. So anyway, these two. Yeah, again, this is a getting old thing. So I know maybe you don't want to hear this, but I'm just gonna say it anyway. In the green is 64. So without the glasses, I can't even see that. So for instance, what is it right here? It's like 44/64. Anyway, I guess that's pretty useless until you need to understand it, and then you go, oh.